everyone, my name's Fox Roger, aka 9-Bit Fox, and welcome back to another not really 9-Bit Vlogs. I think there's gonna be, welcome to the Steven Universe episode vlogs. Most likely is what I'm gonna do it. Either way, I said this, I believe I said I was gonna do these earlier, and I just wanted to do the video now, especially since I need some videos saved up for when I'm gone for the next week or so. So I won't be able to make videos the day beforehand. So I'm making all these before. But either way, today was the day that the episode Friendship, which I believe there's another episode coming out tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the whole Steven Universe, what is it called? The Steven Universe week of episodes is gonna be No, I doubt it was. I didn't start Sunday. It started Monday, so I'm guessing it only goes from Monday to Friday, which kind of stinks. But you know what? I love Steven Universe, and I love that they kind of did that. Even though, yeah, it's not every week, but it allows us all to see the episode first, five episodes keep going, and I feel like they wait a few weeks and then they release another 5 episodes. I think that's what they're planning to do because they did that last time with they did that with the other one, so I'm not sure. But either way, this was the episode where, if you haven't seen the last few episodes, spoiler alert, I probably will do another. I will probably go from episode 1 to, the newer episodes, but hopefully I'll be doing those with Gaise. But till then, I want to do some of these episodes. And then after this one, I'm going to be doing another review of, or another thing. But this was Friendship, an episode where, if you haven't seen the other episodes, something had happened between Pearl and Garnet. You can check it out for yourselves. I don't want to spoil it here. But something happened that made them basically made Garnet extremely upset with Pearl, and for the last 3 to 4 episodes, they have not been talking to each other. Pearl has been trying to get back on Garnet's good side. She's been basically stressing herself out trying to find Peridot, and it's been affecting Amethyst, it's been affecting Garnet, and of course it's been affecting Steven. Which, honestly, these last few episodes are pretty good because there's a lot of good drama on it. There's a lot of things a lot of it I've seen the one, there's a lot of things that happened, but I don't want to talk about much the other episode. But this episode, they finally find Peridot, who actually has, it's pretty funny when she comes up on there. But, she pops up once during, the homeworld gem, the homeworld teleporter. She's trying to fix it, but of course the crystal gems appear because they found a way to track her. She escapes mostly because Pearl is trying to finally catch Peridot, so that way she can try to fix the bond that she basically broke with Garnet, or what she did with Garnet, and trying to make Garnet less angry with her. And then after that, she, bumbling around, accidentally messed up badly, letting Peridot escape. Which then, of course, the gems come back. Garnet is still extremely angry at her. But then they find then they go back to the gem, basically Steven's house, where they have Peridot's ship hooked up to the teleporter, which allows them to track Peridot whenever she uses the teleporters. So then, after they track her down to an abandoned old crystal gem ship that were used before the warp pads were set up. Whoa, what the fudge is that? That's a giant centipede. Get the fuck away. Sorry. Sorry about that. There was I don't know. It looked like a centipede, but then up close it kind of looked like just like a giant ant. I'm not sure if that's a queen ant or something. But anyways, hopefully I edited that out. If not, whoopsie. But after what happened that they go to the old gem ship, which the crystal gems used beforehand before they set up the warp pads, so that they could travel. So they travel there, and then of course start. If you haven't seen it, you should watch why they went to Earth in the first place. But either way, in the ship, Peridot tricks them and then begins to begins telling them that they're actually in a trap that she set up. They first thought that Peridot was going to try to fly away on the ship, but of course it's been completely damaged to where they basically can't use that. But Peridot was actually using the ship to try to kill them. And as they progress, Pearl is trying to catch Peridot eagerly, and you see her kind of break down as she keeps doing it. She's getting angry and frustrated because she wants Garnet to like her again. She wants it to go back the same way she was, and this ends up with Pearl and Garnet being stuck in basically a compactor. Steven and Amethyst not getting stuck in the thing, having to try to figure a way to get out. Also, cool thing, the ship kind of looks like old-fashioned UFOs. Kind of cool. But anyways, and as they're stuck in there, they finally actually get to start talking, something they didn't do, and they were able to talk out why it was happening. And also, Pearl said something that actually, if you haven't seen my Pearl theory, that Pearl could possibly be a gem that was created as a servant, that are pearls that are created as a servant. She actually says, because she's talking, saying the reason why she wanted to be fused with Garnet to be Sardonyx, if I remember correctly, that's the name, which I believe it is. She wanted to do that because she wanted to feel something, because apparently she said she is just a pearl. She needs someone else. She needs someone to tell her what to do, which goes up to a lot of the theories saying that Pearl herself is possibly a servant class of gems, and also that they're probably more like of the similar named gems possibly. But anyways, again, that's going again saying that. And also, I kind of started thinking like, well, I'll go into the last part after that. But so then Garnet and Pearl start talking, and then Pearl says that she looks up to Garnet because she wants a relationship that Ruby and Sapphire have. But then Garnet even says that even her, because Pearl said that they're the perfect relationship, and Garnet even said they're not. They're not the perfect relationship. That Garnet even split up because of what happened, and they have a few touching moments. They were saying that Pearl always looked up to Garnet when Garnet sometimes looked up to Pearl for strength, when Pearl looked up to Garnet for strength sometimes. And then the walls start coming in closer, and then they figure out there's only one way to get out of it, which is the fuse Sardonyx, which they do, bust out. But then as a team, all four of them go to fight Peridot, which Peridot does escape, but when they grab Peridot, when they grab Peridot right before she's about to fly away, Peridot touches her foot, and her foot explodes, breaking off a piece of her, and she flies away. And then like that's basically the end. That's basically the end of the thing. Well, except for Amethyst being happy that they finally talked it out and things are getting back to how they used to be. But let me just good. And then that's basically where the episode ends. So it was a really good episode. I liked it. You saw through the last few episodes there was a big struggle with Garnet and Pearl, and it affected everybody, which I loved. It wasn't like something like where like a usual episodes, like they'll just end it, which they do make fun of in one of the other episodes of other cartoons, saying like, why can't everything just go back to normal like it does end in cartoons everyone makes up, where they're kind of like it takes a longer period of time sometimes that you usually don't. Sometimes when something very big happens, you usually can't just snap right back into someone just being forgiven. Sometimes you have to work for it, earn it. But yeah, this episode was extremely good. I loved it. Just making sure there's no more giant ants in my thing. But anyway, that was a really extremely good movie. I liked it. Episode. I liked it. I hope it does continue on this Saturday. If it doesn't, kind of stinks, but whatever. It was an awesome episode still either way. And also, I'm gonna add a little mini theory at the end of it. Peridot broke off a piece of her own leg, and also it stayed like a piece broken off. I'm not sure because a lot of the gems have seemed to be like, able to if they get hurt, they can fix themselves, or like their body, if they're hurt, they like poof or whatever. So I'm not sure if, like, you know, you can break off a piece of their body. I don't know if they can break off a piece of their bodies, or like if they ever go through so much damage, which Pearl being stabbed in the stomach, well, I guess her body's probably constructed similar to a human's. I guess that could be why that killed her, or why it poofed her, but I'm not sure. But maybe Peridot herself, she doesn't have possibly the same regen abilities, or she probably doesn't. The fuck was that noise? I thought I heard like a zzz or something. Anyways, yeah, I just like, I'm not sure. And also another thing that I noticed the first time before, but like a lot of the gems always have a gem put in different spots, but both Peridot and Pearl both have their gems on the center of their head. And Peridot seems to be very able to use like different technologies. She's able to fix a lot of technologies too, kind of like a mechanic or another servant class. So I'm kind of thinking maybe Peridot is a new type of Pearl. Yeah, I have no idea. It could be that maybe Peridot, like older pearls are like older models, and then Peridots are like the newer models. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Peridots are created the same way as other gems. Pearls, it kind of fits more because, you know, pearls aren't made so much in the ground, so much they're made in oysters and stuff. So check out more of my pearl episode, my pearl theory, to check more about what I said about that. But or somewhat what I said about that. But yeah, that's just a small theory that Peridot herself may be like the next gen pearls or something like that, because she seems to be something that is able to use computers very well, able to fix machinery, and is able to combine with technology pretty well, which Pearl seems to be able to do that too. Could use well, then again, so was Steven able to use Peridot's little ship thing, little escape pod, but Pearl was actually able to, I think, hack into the, or somewhat pilot the hand, I think, for a second. But either way, that's just a theory. Tell me what you thought about that. Anyways, thank you everyone so much for watching. It's been around 13 minutes I've been recording, so thank you everyone so much for watching. If you like this video, please tell me in the comments below what you thought about it. If you didn't like this video, please tell me in the comments below what you didn't like about it. If you want to check out more videos that I've done, click the link in the description below. I do plan to do more videos on episodes. I plan to do some with Gaise, since he has not watched the show before. I want to watch it with him along from episode 1 to now, which there's only about 80. So yeah, so we might do like a session of a few episodes if he's up to it, and then we'll be uploading those videos. And like, if people are saying like, you're streaming for the Nostalgia Critic or something like that, kind of like I had thought of this theory. I had thought about doing this about after I started watching all of the Nostalgia Critics Adventure Time ones, which I started like just blazing through all the episodes. I loved it, and it was just a fun thing. It was cool. I'm like, yeah, I want to do it. And like, at that point he wasn't doing Steven Universe, so I'm like, I want to do it, but I never actually got around to it. And then he actually started doing it, and I'm like, fudge. I'm like, fudge. Well, crap, should I do it now, or everyone's gonna just think I'm just copying him, which I basically am. But I want to do it myself, get my own 2 cents on it. And also, he's starting back from episode 1. Also, I am going to be making episodes from the newer ones forward, and then I'm going to be doing the older ones with Gaise, possibly with Skulder if he wants to do it too. But yeah, we're gonna go into that way. I have it to then, and then when we start getting back up to these episodes, I'm gonna redo them with Gaise and see what he thinks about them and stuff like that. But either way, thank you everyone so much for watching. Again, leave comments below, tell me what you thought about the episodes. If you want to check out more videos I've done, click the link in the description below. But either way, thank you everyone so much for watching. My name is Fox, and again, I'm BitFox. Please check out all my other videos. Let's make our channel great, and we will. See you later!